Abraham Lincoln was born February 12, 1809 in Hardin County, Kentucky. He was the second child of Thomas and Nancy Lincoln.
Lincoln's parents belonged to a faction of the Baptist Church that disapproved of slavery. Lincoln described himself as naturally anti-slavery.
Lincoln was largely self-taught and an avid reader. He had less than a year of formal education as a child. Lincoln's mother died when he was 9, and a year later, his father remarried.
Lincoln was a captain in the Black Hawk War. He lost the first election when he ran for Illinois' General Assembly.
He finally won an election to the Illinois State Legislature in 1834.
He taught himself how to be a lawyer and passed the Illinois State Bar in 1836. On November 6, 1860, Lincoln was elected the 16th President of the United States. As Lincoln's election became evident, secessionists
made clear their intent to leave the Union before he took office. The Civil War officially began on April 12, 1861.
When Confederate forces attacked a U.S. military installation at Fort Sumter in South Carolina.
Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address on November 19, 1863, at the dedication of the Soldiers' National Cemetery in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, to commemorate the soldiers who had died there.
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. It is rather for us to be here, dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take. Increase devotion to that cause which gave the last full measure of devotion, that these dead shall not have died in vain, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Lincoln was assassinated on April 14, 1865. We commemorated him on the 1-cent coin and the $5 bill.